Hello friends, my name is Sanjay Singh and I'm your sales coach. Often a lot of people keep on asking me this question, is sales the right career to be into? And this question has been asked to me by parents, by freshers who come out of college, and even by those who have just gone into sales and are still wondering whether this is the right place to be into or not. Well, sales is a profession, and I must tell you that this is the profession which gets you name, fame and money. And why am I saying this? I find a lot of youngsters often worrying about the fact that can I earn enough money in sales? A lot of people keep on wondering that can I make a name for myself in sales? Will I be able to do the best out of this one life that God has given to me if I take a career into sales? And a lot of parents wonder, will my child actually earn enough money to earn a livelihood if we put their children into sales? So come on, let's together answer this question, that is sales the right profession to be into? The first off-the-cuff reaction of most people is, no, don't get into sales because sales is a very tough job. A lot of people feel that don't get into sales. You have to roam around the streets and beg in front of people and you will lose all your self-prestige. Well, I want to challenge all such people who spit this canard into the market that a salesman is supposed to go around and beg. I strongly differ with it. A salesman is not a beggar. Just like any other profession, there are a lot of skills and there is a lot of science behind this profession. You need to learn. You need to learn this game of selling, and I'm sure if you are professionally qualified to become a salesperson, you will never have this problem. You will never think about is sales the right career or not. Let me tell you what are the great things in sales. The first and the most challenging thing which personally challenges me a lot, and because of that I'm into sales, is this is a profession which allows you to master multiple industry verticals, because irrespective of the product or service that you are selling, you will be required to meet different kinds of customers every day. And when you meet these different kind of customers, you actually encounter different businesses, different challenges, different problems. And as a sales professional, when you are able to overcome all these challenges and when you are able to provide a solution to another professional, you will feel on top of the world. So sales gives you an opportunity to learn about multiple industry verticals and look at multiple problems, multiple challenges. Now the second great thing about sales as a career is it gives you enormous opportunities to earn money. The possibilities are huge. I mean, excuse me. I mean, if you look at it, what are the immense possibilities? Of course, you have a great salary, you have a salary. But I don't think that salary is something great to talk about because, oh my God. And the next great thing in sales is you encounter so many different personalities every day. And this is entirely a huge science in understanding personalities, understanding human beings, and to be able to make them listen to you is also a great skill. So all told, selling is a skill which needs to be learned. If you are getting into sales as a profession without any formal learning of sales, then you will be as good as a doctor who has never gone to a hospital. And I'm sure you would not like to meet a doctor who tries to treat a patient without going to the hospital. I mean, what kind of training the doctor would have had? So even in sales, you need formal schooling, you need formal training so that you understand the multiple nuances of sales. You understand the multiple aspects of human behavior, and you also understand with clarity what exactly is your role, how do you go about it, and how do you take those baby steps towards mastering the profession of sales. Just like every other profession, you need to have a formal schooling. Now let's assume that you have already had a formal schooling. When you start your career in sales, you need the right kind of guidance, you need the right kind of mentoring, because this is also a profession which evolves with time. So even if you have taken formal schooling in sales and you get inducted into sales at the beginning of your career, and if you feel that it's all done, well, it's never enough. So even if you have started your career in sales, and once you have had some hands-on experience into selling, you move on to the next level of training, which actually takes you on to higher aspects of sales. You know, just like from class 1 you graduate to 2 and 5 and 8 and 10, similarly in sales training also you graduate from a nursery to a class 10, to a PhD, to a super specialization, and I'm sure once you understand this, you will be able to move on the higher echelons of success in sales, because sales also has multiple chapters, multiple verticals. So you can actually specialize in channel of distribution, you can specialize in modern retail trade, you can specialize in institutional selling, you can also specialize in direct selling, or into export marketing, or into government form of selling, or into digital selling. So there are so many kinds of selling which you finally need to specialize as a core competency before you make it big in sales. So all those of you who believe that sales is not a great profession to be, I'm sure this video has helped you in taking the right decision whether to take sales as a career or not. One statutory warning for all of you: if you have got a weak heart, and if you do not have common sense in your head, I don't think sales is the right profession to be into. But if you have a strong heart and a lot of common sense, we will acquire all the sales intelligence as we go by. So you're all welcome to this wonderful profession of sales, and when the moment you enter the gates of sales, you will find me, Sanjay Singh, your sales coach, at the other side of the gate. Welcome to the wonderful world of sales.